What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out Se7en.
Did my way make you smile?
Yeah.
Guys, I've never heard of this movie. I have no idea what it is. We have a top 250 movie list that I hung up on the wall over there, and this is just one of them that's coming up, man. So I don't even know who's in the movie. Do you know?
I think Morgan Freeman for sure.
When did it come out?
1995.
So you know about this movie?
Well, I wanted to see it.
Oh, you bought it?
Yeah, well, yeah, I just bought it, and so I saw Morgan
Did we
Freeman.
have to buy it on Amazon?
Yeah, we did.
How much was it?
$3.99.
$3.99.
But listen,
y'all better like and subscribe over here. Your boy's gonna go broke watching these movies.
I used to really like psychological thrillers, and when I broke my leg, I tried to go on like a binge run of them. Well, this one was a little outdated for me, but
right. So we were 3 years old when this came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were some babies, man. Well, you was a baby. I was a grown man at 3. I don't know about y'all. All right, guys. I have no idea what this movie's about to be, but obviously that's part of the fun over here, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the channel for sure. We have all kinds of stuff coming down the pipeline, man. We're not always gonna do movies like this. I know we tend to lean towards like really heavy movies a lot, but we're gonna get into some lighter hearted movies eventually, man. There's like a lot of kids movies that we missed that we want to catch up on, and we just got all kinds of stuff coming. So I'm ready to get into this.
Let's go.
All right, guys, hit us up on Patreon if you guys want to see the full uncut reaction to this. Let's go. So he's a police officer, huh?
And he got a switchblade.
Neighbors heard them screaming at each other like for 2 hours. It was nothing new. Then they heard the gun go off, both barrels. Crime of passion.
Let's look at all the passion on that wall.
Yeah, well, this is a done deal. Over the paperwork.
That was Brad Pitt.
Detective Somerset? I'm Detective Mills.
Lieutenant, I apologize for interrupting you. I meant to ask you something. When we spoke on the phone before?
Yep.
Why here?
I don't follow. Maybe I'm not understanding the question.
Very simple. You actually fought to get reassigned here. I've just never seen it done that way before.
Thought I could do some good. Look, it would be great for me if we didn't start out kicking each other in the balls.
Look at his
Busting his balls here.
Shots, Lieutenant.
Yes. I want you to look and I want you to listen. Detective, you'll do me the favor of remembering that.
I'm gonna sit here and know all about that thing so people don't call me dumb, but I don't really get it.
What, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either. This music gives me so much anxiety, doesn't it? Ugh.
Did we see if this was based off a true story or no?
Usually it says it, right?
Yeah. That's Pepper Potts, isn't it?
Better hope Tony Stark don't find out.
I'm telling.
Hello? Yep.
I thought we moved here to get away from tractor pulls.
Serpico's gotta go.
Yeah, well, you might want to get rid of this little crusty. This eye, Serpico.
Did you get it?
Got it?
Nothing's been touched. Everything's like I found it.
What time was death established?
Like I said, I didn't touch anything. But he's had his face in a plate of spaghetti for about 45 minutes now.
Wait a minute. No one bothers with vital sign?
Did I stutter? This guy ain't breathing unless he started breathing spaghetti sauce.
What city are they in? Seattle or something? Because it's raining nonstop.
I wonder, what exactly was the point of the conversation you were about to get into?
Don't know. How many times has Bonnie Fife found dead bodies with them dead?
Drop it.
This is making my throat.
Did you think in real life it would smell like shit in there? Yeah, I bet.
Here.
Oh, it's Eminem.
Oh my God, he had a heart attack. Who?
Eminem, like that song.
Of Mom Spaghetti.
Who said this was murder?
Oh, what?
Guy's heart's gotta be the size of a canned ham.
You said that was Eminem because the man had on a white beater and he's in spaghetti sauce?
Maybe.
Oh my God.
So you can say things like that, but when I do, Lord forbid. Oh my gosh.
If Eminem ate too many M&Ms. All right, let's get serious.
I don't know. Whoops.
He was like forced.
How about that? We had this case once. Guy dead on the ground, knife in his back. Gotta be murder, right? Anyway, big insurance policy involved, yeah? So the guy took the tip of the blade, stuck it in his own shoulder blades, and he must have screwed up a few times because there was multiples back there.
Could you please be quiet?
Wait a minute.
What?
Got a bucket here.
What's in it?
You don't want to know.
Vomit.
Any blood in it?
I didn't see any. Help yourself. You thinking it's poison?
Dude, what the heck is happening?
Oh, wonderful. Very moody.
You thinking it's poison, Somerset?
Girls have got forensics waiting outside. An awful outfit, though.
His room, light's the problem. Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Detective Mills, would you go help the officers question the neighbors?
Yeah, can we go with him? Cause
He's dead.
Thank you, Doctor.
You've seen my files, right? You've seen the things I've done.
Nope.
Well, I did my time on door-to-doors. Don't jerk me off.
He's been dead a long time, and I can tell you it was not poison.
Oh, man. How does someone let themselves go like that?
Please. It's obvious he was a shut-in.
Now look at this. See how big this stomach is? And the strange thing is, it stretches. Here, look at the size of the cardiac orifice where the food...
Wait, I see what you're pointing at, but that means nothing to me.
Okay.
This man ate till he burst.
He didn't really burst, not all the way. He was hemorrhaging internally.
So he did die by eating?
Yes and no.
So he was forced to do that?
I mean,
What about these bruises?
by the handcuffs and stuff or whatever. I think
Oh,
so.
there's some barbed wire right now.
I haven't
Yeah.
figured that out yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a homicide.
Killer put a
That's
bucket
disturbing.
beneath him, kept on serving. Took his time, too. Coroner said this could have gone on for more than 12 hours. When you want somebody dead, you drive by and shoot him. You don't risk the time it takes to do this, unless the act itself has meaning.
Come on. Somebody had a problem with a fat boy and decided to torture him.
This is beginning.
We've got one dead guy, not three.
No motive. I'd like to be reassigned.
What? What?
What? Whoa.
What in the hell are you talking about?
This can't be my last duty.
You're retiring. 6 more days and you're all the way gone. Will be the first time you've left unfinished.
So maybe that's why it's called 7, because he only has 7 days.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, old buddy, but it looks like you're stuck cleaning up the fat man.
A defense attorney was found murdered.
Quiet down. Now, here's how it's going to be. I'll answer questions for 10 minutes.
Detective? Detective? Can I have a moment of your time?
What you guys got for me? Nothing yet, boss. Why don't you guys go get a coffee?
Look at that picture.
Yeah, with the eyes?
Let me address that. I've just come from a meeting of law enforcement officials, and they've assured me they have their very best men on this. This will be the very definition of swift justice.
Greed?
I mean, those lawyers do be charging a lot.
Pardon me, George.
They're kicking him out, basically scratching off his name.
Somerset, have you heard the news?
Nope, haven't heard.
Eli Gould was found murdered this morning. Someone broke into his law firm and bled him to death. Wrote the word greed on the floor.
Greed?
Yeah, in blood. Mel's is heading up the investigation.
Excuse me. Excuse me? Could you not do that, please?
Oh, okay.
Well, good for him.
What in the hell are you gonna do with yourself out there, Somerset?
Oh, I'll work. Maybe on the farm, fix my house.
Don't you feel it?
Run off with Andy
Don't you feel that
Dufresne.
feeling? You're not gonna be a cop anymore.
That's the whole idea.
I don't think you're leaving. Hell, you can't leave all this.
Guy's out walking his dog. Gets attacked. His watch is taken, his wallet. While he's lying there on the sidewalk, helpless, his attacker stabs him in both eyes. Now, this happened just last night, about 4 blocks from here.
Yeah, I read about it.
I don't understand this place any longer.
It's the way it's always been.
Maybe you're right.
You do this work. You were made for it, and I don't think you can deny that. Maybe I'm wrong. Coroner sent this down for you. Found him in Fat Boy's stomach, mixed in with food. Looks like plastic, little pieces of plastic.
Set him
or
on the
something.
desk, please.
They were fed to him.
That guy's house is disgusting, though.
I know. To move the fridge?
This was found on the wall behind the refrigerator.
Gluttony.
Obesity
Okay.
medicine.
So this movie's called 7. There's 7 deadly sins.
Yeah.
There's gluttony, greed, wrath, lust. I don't know the rest of them. I mean, I probably do if I thought about them. But that's why it's called 7.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wrote gluttony. And then he
But
wrote greed.
do you think it also is going to coincide with his 7 days left over? Do you think the person might be gunning for this guy?
Maybe. Maybe he arrested someone that he knows or something. I don't know. Okay. I like the concept.
Long is the way and hard that out of hell leads up to light.
It's from Milton, Paradise Lost.
All right, I'm confused.
It means that this is beginning. This was found behind the same refrigerator, written in Greece. There are 7 deadly sins, Captain. Gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, pride, lust.
What do you say, fight?
7.
What? Hold on. That's not even my desk.
You can expect 5 more of these.
Now, wait a minute.
I can't get involved in this.
Se7en.
He wanted it.
I'm all over it.
But he just figured all that out, you know? Like he's got to see it through.
Where are you headed?
Far away from here. A few things to look up.
Okay, sit where you like.
How's everybody?
Hey, Smiley. Come on, George. The car's getting cold.
Duty call. Gentlemen, all these books. What do you do? Play poker all night.
Hey, we got culture.
He just hit him with that extraordinary library soundtrack.
Gotta get the brain flowing proper. Remember when we were kids, they used to make us eat peanut butter before we took a test?
No.
Well, this is your brain snack.
I did not know that.
Y'all didn't do that in elementary school?
Mm-mm.
They'd give us milk and peanut butter before we take a test.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. Did it work?
I never had a chance to take a test without the milk and peanut butter.
So he's helping him. He's writing him notes.
Oh, in the paint? Piece of German?
No, Smiley. You really gonna miss us.
I just might.
Oh no.
Dante, goddamn poetry writing faggot piece of shit.
So he's definitely not Catholic, huh?
Yeah. Good work, officer.
Oh, those are the spark notes?
Thank you, Lord.
Cliff note.
Oh, sorry. Be out of your way in a second.
You want your chair?
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah.
Cheating ass.
Phone.
It's your office.
Package deal comes with the office.
Mills? Are you okay? Something wrong? Dingleberry, I told you not to call me. Okay. It's my wife.
Sorry?
She'd like to speak to you.
Does Mills wear the same tie every day? This is the 3rd day in a row he's had it on.
Maybe it's his lucky tie.
This is Detective Somerset. Well, it's nice to talk to you, too. I appreciate the offer, but, well, in that case, I'd be delighted. Yes, thank you very much.
On what?
Why'd he say Dingleberry when he opened up, or when he answered the phone?
Well?
Sorry?
What?
Oh, I've been invited to a late supper at your apartment. I accept.
How's that?
Tonight.
He didn't even ask him.
Hello, man.
A loser.
Oh, you did.
Oh, they call each other insults.
Tracy. Somerset.
Hello.
Very happy to meet you. I've heard a lot about you. Except, of course, your first name.
It's William.
It's a good name, William. William, I'd like you to meet David. David, this is
Okay,
good.
all right. I'll be right back. How are the kids?
They're good. Please, have a seat if you like. Would you like something to drink?
No, thanks. I'll wait. I understand you two were high school sweethearts.
Mm-hmm. Pretty hokey, huh? You know something? I knew on our first date that this was the guy I was gonna marry.
Really?
He was the funniest guy I'd ever met.
Well, it's kind of rare nowadays, you know. I mean, that level of commitment. Oh, don't worry. I won't wear it to the dinner table.
No matter how often I see guns, I can't get used to them.
Same here.
Why aren't you married, William?
Oh, Trace, what the hell?
I was close once. Just didn't happen.
It surprises me. It really does.
Well, anyone who spends a significant amount of time with me finds me disagreeable. Just ask your husband.
Very true.
That was well said, right? The kids
So
don't
how
get to eat
long have
dinner?
you lived here?
It's a late dinner.
No.
Too long. How you liking it?
You know, takes time, settle in.
Well, you get numb after a while. There are things to any city.
Subway.
It'll go away in a minute.
That sucks.
Real estate guy. He's sorry, hon. He shows us the place a few times. think he's good. He's efficient. Trace really likes it. Then I start wondering, why will he only bring us here for 5 minutes at a time, yeah?
We found out the first night.
The soothing, relaxing, vibrating home.
Oh, so they try to capitalize on that vibration, huh?
Laugh so you don't cry, I guess.
Look at this. Gould was bound. Right arm was left free. He was handed a butcher's knife. Check out the scale.
Pound of flesh.
Yeah. Telling you, that chair was soaked through with sweat.
Of course. Killer would have wanted Gould to take his time. To sit and decide which cut to make first. Imagine it. All right, let's take a fresh look at this.
I'd have to cut my ass cheek off.
Is there. Look through it.
Both.
Edit out the initial shock. The trick is to find one item, one detail, and focus on it until it's an exhausted possibility.
I'm just gonna get another beer.
Wine, please.
You can't.
He's preaching.
Punish.
The sins were used in medieval sermons. Were 7 cardinal virtues and 7 deadly sins used as teaching tools. Yeah, well, for now, let's just consider that the books were the killer's inspiration. No fingerprints.
Nope.
Totally unrelated victims.
Yep.
And no witnesses of any kind.
Which I don't get. Because the had to get back out.
Nobody answers to help. You holler fire, they come running.
That's up.
That's crazy. Is that true?
I don't know.
Well, this is just strictly to satisfy my curiosity. I'm still leaving at the end of the week.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Gould's wife. She was out of town at the time. So this means she saw something.
What if it isn't something she has seen? Something she's supposed to see, but hasn't been given a chance?
Yeah, okay, what?
I don't know. But that's the one thing.
It must be a tough real estate market, though, because I would not have 2 dogs in that little tiny little Subway Surfer apartment they got.
Especially big ones.
Besides, gotta see Mrs. Gould.
Yeah? Well, why do you have a...
Mrs. Gould?
You don't treat me. I don't understand.
Okay, I need you to look at each photo very carefully.
I don't see anything.
You're sure?
Please, I can't do this right now.
There may be something we haven't seen.
Wait.
What?
Here, this painting, it's upside down.
Oh, you think there's another clue behind it?
And they had to go ask her, maybe?
Yeah.
You sure your men didn't move this?
No. The shots were taken before forensics.
Rip it open.
What's that?
Switchblade.
It was a switchblade.
Unnecessary switchblade.
Now somebody said to climb on the furniture.
Just wait a minute.
You're kidding me.
Call the print lab.
So the person like wants them to know.
Yeah, he's leaving like a bread trail.
Honestly, have you ever seen anything like this?
No.
Well, I can tell you guys, just by looking at the swirl pattern, not the victim's fingerprints.
No, man. I say he's whacked enough.
I didn't know they had CODIS back then.
I've seen this baby take as long as 3 days to make a match, so maybe you guys want to cross your fingers somewhere else.
You meant what you said, Mrs. Gould, didn't you? About catching this guy. Wish I still thought the way you do.
Don't try to tell me you didn't get that rush tonight. I assure you.
The best sleep he'll get in months. You know, because his house vibrates.
Oh, yeah.
Wake up, Glimmer twins. You've got a winner. This guy goes by the name of Victor. His real name is Theodore Allen. His prints were found at the scene by homicide.
Now, we're gonna finish this thing up today, ladies and germs. Victor's been out of circulation for a while.
Our killer seems to have more purpose.
Yeah, why would the person who did it right help me, though?
With their own fingerprints, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking that might lead them to another kill.
Yeah, this is probably about to be another body.
They said that guy had a troubled past, right?
SWAT goes before dicks.
They love this.
Man, everyone lives in squalor in this place, don't they?
It's very dingy.
Jesus. Air fresheners.
Get up, you sack of shit.
Oh my god.
Which sin is this? Sloth or something?
Jesus. Victor?
What the hell? That's just Victor.
Call an ambulance.
Oh, they took the hand.
This would be more like it. Some kind of friggin' wax sculpture or something.
Sloth. Man, all that effort to hang up those air fresheners, though. You can't sweep your house.
God damn.
This must be the first one. Look, it's dated exactly 1 year ago today.
I got a hair sample, I got a stool sample, I got piss, I got fingernails. He's laughing at us. You got what you deserved.
Oh my god, he's alive?
He's alive! He's alive! He's alive! Stop me! Guns down! Emergency on that ambulance!
That was scary.
So he's been going in there this whole time and just giving them just enough nutrients to stay alive?
I guess so.
Oh my God.
And taking a picture.
I know shit. Yes, I can hear you. Excuse me. Hey, what are you doing? Close crime scene. Get the out of here.
I got a right to be here.
Get out of here.
Get out! Hey! Get out! I got a right to be here.
Get out, Jack. How do they get here so quick?
They pay police for the information, and they pay well.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. They pissed me off.
Okay.
Now, has he tried to speak or communicate in any way?
Chewed off his own tongue long ago.
Is there absolutely no chance that he might survive?
Detective, he'd die of shock right now if you were to shine a flashlight in his eyes. He's experienced about as much pain and suffering as anyone I've encountered, give or take. And he still has hell to look forward to. Right.
I mean, what are you supposed to think of someone who won't even clean their own house?
Yeah.
Hello, William. It's Tracy.
Tracy, is everything all right?
Do you think you could meet me somewhere, maybe tomorrow morning?
Click. I'd have hung up.
I feel stupid calling, but you're the only person that I know here. There's no one else. If you can, just give me a call, okay? I have to go now. Good night.
What in the world, Tracy?
Man, my best friend got caught getting a girl's number at a gas station one time, y'all. And then she called me wanting to like talk about it for some reason behind his back. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? Click. She ain't liked me ever since.
You're talking about his wife.
They're not married.
It can be a hard place.
I don't know.
Would you marry her?
I asked you to come.
Why don't you talk to him about it? Tell him how you feel.
I can't be a burden. Especially now. I'll get used to things. I think I wanted to talk to someone who's lived here for a long time. I mean, upstate, it's a completely different environment. Did David tell you that I teach 5th grade? Well, I did.
He mentioned it.
I've been going around, looking at schools. But the conditions here are horrible.
What about private schools?
I don't know.
Why don't you tell me what's really bothering you, Tracy?
David and I are gonna have a baby.
Oh, Tracy, I don't think I'm the one to talk to about this.
I hate this city.
Yeah, so does he. He's
I had
eating
a
his soul away.
relationship once. It was very much like a marriage. We got pregnant. This was a long time ago. I remember getting up one morning and going to work. Just another day like any other, except it was the first day after I knew about pregnancy. And I felt this fear, the first time ever. I remember thinking, how can I bring a child into a world like this? How can a person grow up with all this around them? I told her I didn't want to have it. And over the next few weeks, I wore her down.
I want to have children.
I can tell you now that I know, I'm positive that I made the right decision. But there's not a day that passes that I don't wish that I had made a different choice. If you don't keep the baby, that's your decision. Don't ever tell them that you were pregnant. But if you choose to have this baby, you spoil that kid every chance you get. That's about all the advice I can give you, Tracy. I got to go.
William, thank you.
All right, so we got envy, wrath, pride, and lust left. So far, that sloth was crazy.
Victor's
The worst
landlord
one, maybe?
said there was an envelope of cash.
But yeah,
in the
because it was
office
so
mailbox
prolonged,
First of every month. Quote, I never heard a single complaint from the tenant in apartment 306, and nobody ever complained about him.
Paralyzed tenant with no tongue.
Who pays the rent on time.
I'm sick of all this waiting. Come on, he's insane. Look, right now he's probably dancing around in his grandma's panties. Yeah, rubbing himself in peanut butter. Ooh, how's that?
Like on Silence of the Lambs.
His luck will run out.
Remember he's putting on the lipstick?
That depending on luck. We walked into that apartment exactly 1 year after he tied Victor to the bed. 1 year to the day. His first words to us. Long is the way and hard that out of hell leads up to light.
So what?
Imagine the will it takes to keep a man bound for a full year. To sever his hand, and this guy's methodical, exacting, and worst of all, patient.
He's a nutbag. Just because the got a library card doesn't make him Yoda.
He said library card?
Where are we going?
Library. They must have had about 50 health violations during the last inspection. Give me your money.
I'm giving you this, but for some
Man, that
strange
pizza
reason,
was so
I gotta
good.
know what the fuck we're doing.
Hey, Somerset. How you doing?
Sit down.
Only for you do I do this, so it's big risks.
It's a deal.
All right. About an hour.
Yeah, help yourself. Well, that was money well spent.
Yeah.
This guy's angry as hell, ain't he? He just looks so mad.
The guy in the pizza parlor is a friend from the bureau.
Who, Stinky Man?
See, for years, the FBI has been hooked into the library system, keeping records, monitoring reading habits. Certain books are flagged. Books on, say, nuclear weapons. Anyone who checks out a flagged book has his library records fed into the FBI's computers from then on.
How is this legal?
That sounds like you. How is that legal?
Just a useful guide. So it might sound silly, but you can't get a library card without an ID.
What if he stole the book?
Or what if he got someone to get it?
Precisely. If you want to know who's reading Purgatory and Paradise Lost and Helter Skelter, the FBI's computers will tell us.
You know all this.
I don't. Neither do you.
Exactly. Marquis de Chardet, the writings of St. Thomas Aqua something.
St. Thomas Aquinas, there it is. He wrote about the 7 deadly sins.
Jonathan Doe.
Whatever.
Jonathan Doe.
We're sure about that name, are we?
Yeah. You saw it. John Doe.
Take a look at it. Talk to him.
Excuse me, sir. Are you by any chance a serial killer?
Right.
Mills.
What the?
So I guess they're on to the right guy, huh?
I wonder what he left behind.
Probably some goldfish, bag of bread, and pack of ham.
Police, is that back way out? Lock your door.
Get out of the hall, please!
They was talking about how many times they drew their weapons. Add these to the list.
I know, he's like,
oh, is that blood? Oh yeah, he's bleeding. He got shot.
what if this is just unrelated or something?
Like that guy stuck up like a convenience store or something?
Yeah.
Well, maybe he didn't get shot, but I thought he did.
He's like a dang NPC out here.
Damn, you let him go because he's so ideological.
Like, there's not 8 deadly sins.
Going in.
No, wait.
Yeah, you need a warrant.
Cause. Come on, get up, get the
All right, I'm sorry. But would you just pay attention a minute? If we leave a hole like this, we won't be able to prosecute. The guy will walk. Now, is that what you want?
No point in arguing anymore. Unless you can fix that.
Stupid son of a...
Why would you need that much aspirin?
Lots of headache. The hand.
Must be where he beats off. This is beat off bed.
This is a creepy room.
I know, the way he's killing everybody, I thought this house would be spotless.
I know, pristine. The straight clean.
We had it. What are you talking about?
It's Todd in front of the stairs.
That's the same guy?
We let him go.
Wow, that's crazy.
Sure this is him?
Yeah, good. Yep. Yeah. Good. Get it out.
There was an alien in that top hat.
Nothing to go on here. No pay stubs.
There could have been anybody.
No address. This is the best we've got.
You're gonna have to keep looking, aren't you?
We haven't found a fingerprint yet. Not a single one.
You're right. I don't believe you. Keep looking.
In his house?
I guess he wears gloves all day.
We could use
Or
some
maybe
more
it's not
men.
his house.
Hey, man, I'm doing the best I can. You getting with all this?
There are 2,000 notebooks on these shelves, and each notebook contains about 250 pages.
Do you think that's someone else's house?
If we had
No,
50
I think
men
it's like
reading
his
in
little-
24-hour shifts and still
Well, I mean, yeah,
take
but you still have to wear gloves in there, right?
I know.
Where's that
Hello?
I admire you. I don't know how you found me, but imagine my surprise. I respect you law enforcement agents more every day. Sorry I had to hurt one of you, but I didn't really have a choice, did I? You will accept my apology, won't you? I feel like saying more, but I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Who's the blonde?
Looks like a pro.
Maybe. She caught John Doe's eye.
Wild Bill's letter.
Yeah, he came and collected it last night.
Last night?
Yeah.
This man?
Yeah, John Doe. It's an easy name to remember.
damn.
He had a limp.
That's on Pulp Fiction.
I've got a picture of it. Hang on. All sweet piece, actually.
If we went in there to buy some stuff and that guy was the one checking me out, that'd be kind of awkward, right?
The picture! The picture!
You think that was Wild Bill himself?
Come on, this way. You're talking about this music? Man, we're working on it. We're looking for the guy. You from homicide? You better see this.
Uh-oh, here goes Lust. I mean, I kind of figured it'd be that, right?
It's like the leather and whatnot.
Is that what gave it away?
Get this thing off of me. Get this thing off of me. Get this thing off.
He asked me if I was married, and I could see he had a gun in his hand.
Where was the girl?
The what? What?
You didn't see anyone with a package, a knapsack, something under their arm. Hey, everybody that comes in there has got a package under their arms. Some guys are carrying suitcases.
Who tied it down?
Guys, I might have to go. I don't think I can watch this no more.
He had a gun. He made me do it. He put that thing on me, and he made me wear it. Then he told me to f her. And I did. I f her. Oh, God.
Damn, to be honest, I thought that she was wearing it. But I mean, either way, that's horrible, but Jesus.
You know, this isn't gonna have a happy end. It's not possible.
Hey, man, we catch him, I'll be happy enough.
Does that hurt?
If we catch John Doe and he turns out to be the devil, I mean, if he's Satan himself, that might live up to our expectations. But
If you think you're preparing me for hard times, thank you, but
you got to be a hero. You want to be a champion. Well, let me tell you, people don't want a champion. They want to eat cheeseburgers, play the lotto, and watch television.
hey, how did you get like this? I want to know.
There wasn't one thing, I can tell you that.
Go on.
I just don't think I can continue to live in a place that embraces and nurtures apathy as if it was a virtue.
You know different. You know better. We're talking about people who are mentally ill. We are talking about people f***ing crazies.
No,
yes.
we're not. No.
Today.
We're talking about everyday life here.
I'm gonna go home. Thank you, though.
You better throw down 2 more.
I love you, honey. So much. So much.
Your ass will be on the couch. Right down the middle. That easy.
That's what he's about to do to John Doe.
Man, when I was a kid, I had the switchblade comb.
Repeat that. I've gone
I know what I'm talking about.
and done it again.
What did it
She's got a portrait of herself.
Sleeping pills, glued to one hand, telephone glued to the other.
You see what he did?
Slashed her up.
Or you can put yourself out of your own misery.
Damn.
Come on.
So she chose the latter, huh?
Despite her face.
He did it very recently.
That was like the original Instagram girl.
Listen, I've decided to stay on till this is done. I figure one of two things will happen. Either we'll get John Doe, or he'll finish his series of 7, and this case will go on for years.
Hey, man, you don't have to do me any favors.
Was that a bloody person?
Yeah, blood on the shirt.
You're looking for me.
Did he cut off his fingertips? Is that why there's no finger prints anywhere?
Now! Get out! Get down! On your stomach, you piece of shit! Now! Those on the ground!
Jesus Christ. What the f*** is this?
I'd like to speak to my lawyer, please.
Why would you walk up in there?
Remember in The Dark Knight, the Joker turned himself in?
He cuts the skin off the tips of his fingers. That's why we couldn't find one single usable print in his apartment.
That was at the beginning. He was scraping it with a razor.
Oh, yeah.
Trace on his bank account.
His bank account's only 5 years old, and it was started with cash. We're even trying to trace his furniture. About the only thing we know about that guy right now is he's independently wealthy, well-educated, and totally insane.
Because he's John Doe by choice.
I'm telling you, there's no way he would just turn himself in. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm talking about.
For the first time ever, you and I are in total agreement. You wouldn't just stop.
So what the f***, man?
These two
I don't know why he gets that coffee. I'd pour it on his forehead.
We'll wait for his plea.
My client says there are 2 more bodies. He will take
Or T, or
detectives
whatever the
Mills
hell
and
it was.
Somerset to these bodies, but only detectives Mills and Somerset, only at 6 o'clock today.
Why us?
He says he admires you. My client claims that if the detectives do not accept this offer, these 2 bodies will never be found.
Frankly, counsel, I'm inclined to let them rot.
Hey, we've got him. Downstairs, locked up, done deal.
We don't make deals here, Mr. Swar.
My client also wishes to inform you that if you do not accept, he will plead insanity across the board.
Let him try it. I'd like to see him try it.
Come on now, Martin. We all know with the extreme nature of these crimes, I could get him off with such a plea.
I'm not letting this conviction slide. I can tell you that.
He says that if you do accept, under his specific conditions, he will sign a full confession, plead guilty right now.
It's your case. Make a decision.
Full confession. I'm in.
Report came up from downtown. They did a quickie on Doe's clothing and fingernails. They found blood from Doe, from him slicing his fingers, blood from the woman whose face he cut off, and blood from a third party, as yet unidentified. You'd be escorting an unarmed man.
Let's finish it.
I mean, that's a thought we've all had. Like, how in the hell could you be a defense attorney and defend some of these people?
Exactly.
I will.
We ought to leave that there.
First accidentally shave
You
off
want me to
an
shave my
apple,
chest
would it be
hair?
covered by workman's comp?
Why do they have to though?
I suppose so.
I think it's just preference.
Oh, just like bonding. They're just like bonding right now.
File a claim. I'd buy you one out of my own pocket.
I keep coming home late. My wife's gonna think something's up.
Oh, that's why. There's something up with this, right?
Yeah, there's something crazy as hell about to happen. There has to be. Like, everything this man's done has been so elaborate.
And he's just gonna be like, let's go find the bodies. Look at all 2 only.
So where are we heading?
You'll see.
We're not just going to pick up 2 more dead bodies, are we, John?
Wanting people to listen, you can't just tap them on the shoulder anymore. You have to hit them with a sledgehammer.
What makes you so special that people should listen?
I'm not special. I've never been exceptional.
I don't see anything special about it, John.
That's not true.
No, it is true. And the funny thing is, no one's going to remember.
You can't see the whole complete act yet, but when this is done, when it's finished, I can't wait for you to see. I really can't. It's really going to be something.
Well, you know what? I'm going to be standing right next to you. So when this big thing happens, you be sure and let me know, because I wouldn't want to miss it.
Oh, don't worry. You won't. You won't miss a thing.
You think maybe he paid off some of these cops or something? The same way they were saying that the journalists pay off the cops to get a jump on the crime scene to get pictures?
Because they said he's rich, right?
Yeah, which is convenient, right? How's he got all that money?
What's so exciting?
It's not too far now.
I've been trying to figure something in my head, and maybe you can help me out, yeah? Do you know that you're insane? Maybe you're just sitting around reading Guns and Ammo, masturbating in your own feces. Do you just stop and go, wow, amazing how fucking crazy I really am?
Truly am.
Yeah?
Man, that's crazy as hell. That's from a song. Dude, there's like some old rap song that I heard when I was a teenager, guys. And basically the guy says that shit in it. He's like, I got a question. Do you know you're insane? But it doesn't sound like Brad Pitt. They like changed the voice. That's insane. So I didn't know that was from this movie. You don't know what I'm talking about, obviously, because why would you? But guys, what is that song? I forgot. Let me know.
It's more comfortable for you to label me insane, but I did not choose. I was chosen.
I don't doubt that you believe that, John. If you were chosen, that is, by a higher power, if your hand was forced, it seems strange to me that you would get such enjoyment out of it. You enjoyed torturing those people.
I doubt I enjoyed it any more than Detective Mills would enjoy time alone with me in a room without windows. I won't deny my own personal desire to turn each sin against the sinner.
Wait a minute, I thought all you did was kill innocent people.
Innocent? Is that supposed to be funny? An obese man, a disgusting man who could barely stand up, a man who, if you saw him while you were eating, you wouldn't be able to finish your meal. And after him, I picked the lawyer, and you both must have secretly been thanking me for that one. This is a man who dedicated his life to making money by lying, to keeping murderers and rapists on the streets.
Murderers.
A woman.
Murderers, John, like
A
yourself.
woman. And let's not forget the disease-spreading whore. Only in a world this shitty could you even try to say these were innocent people and keep a straight face. But that's the point. We see a deadly sin on every street corner, in every home, and we tolerate it. Well, not anymore. I'm setting the example, and what I've done is going to be followed.
I want to know.
Delusions of grandeur.
You should be thanking me.
Why is that, John?
Because you're going to be remembered after this. The only reason that I'm here right now is that I wanted to be.
No, we would have got you eventually.
Oh, really? So, what were you doing? Biding your time? Toying with me? Tell me, what was the indisputable evidence you were going to use on me right before I walked up to you and put my hands in the air?
John, calm down. I seem to remember us knocking on your door.
Oh, that's right. And I seem to remember breaking your face.
Sit back.
Remember that, Detective, every time you look in the mirror at that face of yours for the rest of your life. Or should I say, for the rest of what life I've allowed you to have. Don't ask me to pity those people. I don't mourn them any more than I do the thousands that died at Sodom and Gomorrah.
Is that to say, John, that what you were doing was God's good work?
The Lord works in mysterious ways. Do you see those high-tension towers? That's where we're headed.
Yeah, I see where he's talking about. Right to your 9 o'clock and follow the access road.
He needs to just stop talking to that guy. He's getting him emotional. But he's doing it on purpose, and I wonder why.
I know.
Sure as shit is no ambush out here. Here, we land anywhere near those wires. Look, they're gonna be coming up behind us in about 2 minutes.
You see that person's house right there? They just have no idea.
Yeah, I feel like Walter White's about to walk out that thing.
I'm getting him out.
Get out.
Slowly. Stop, stay. What do you got?
Dead dog.
I didn't do that. What time is it?
Why?
I'd like to know.
7:01.
It's close.
Let's go take a look.
It's this way.
Dude, what is about to happen? I thought he was gonna blow up a building or something, but there's no buildings.
I don't even know what to think.
Mills?
I might be on site with that person. I might be on site.
Watch him.
There he goes. It's good we have some time to talk.
Stay on the guy in red. Do not take the crosshairs off the guy in red.
There's a van coming down the road.
I know they're gonna be distracted by that, right?
Be ready for anything now. Wait for my signal. Wait for me. Get out of the van! Out!
Jesus Christ, man, don't shoot me!
Step away! Turn around, put your hands on your head.
What are you doing here?
I'm just delivering a package, man. I got this package for this guy, David. Detective David Mills.
You better not pull up so hot next time. You about got shot.
This guy paid me $500 to bring it out here, man. He said he wanted it here at exactly 7 o'clock.
Put it down.
And you late, anyways.
That's why he was speeding.
Call the bomb squad. I need a bomb squad. We got a box.
Face the van. Hands up. I'm sending the driver out on foot.
Poor guy.
He's headed north along the road. Have him picked up. I'm gonna open it.
When I said I admired you, I meant what I said.
He's brave as hell.
Are you sure?
There's blood. California, stay away from here. Stay away from here now. Don't come in here. Whatever you hear, stay away. John Doe has the upper hand. Mills!
Here he comes.
What?
I'm trying to tell you how much I admire you and your pretty wife.
That better not be her.
What you say?
It's disturbing how easily a member of the press can purchase information from the men in your precinct. I visited your home this morning.
Oh my gosh.
I took a souvenir. Her pretty head.
No, don't shoot him.
What's going on over there?
No, you gotta pull his balls off. You gotta torture this
I saw you
man.
with the box. What was in the box?
Because I envy your normal life.
Put the gun down, David.
It seems that envy is my sin.
Oh, what's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's in
gun.
the
Vengeance is his. Whoa!
Just told you.
You lie! You're
Sorry for cussing.
liar! Shut up! What do you
I thought you meant wrath, but
You tell me that's not true. That's not true.
Become vengeance, David.
Ah, she's all right. You
Oh
tell me.
my god. Because I was wondering there's 2 more victims. Oh my god.
No!
She begged for her life, Detective.
Shut up!
She begged for her life. Shut up.
Don't do it,
The
bro.
life of the baby inside of her.
that's the 2.
Oh, he didn't know.
He didn't know.
Oh my goodness.
Give me the gun, David.
Yeah, gun's too easy of a death.
If you kill him, he will win.
Man, who cares if he wins? Shoot him.
Oh, God!
Oh my gosh.
God! Oh!
Too easy, man. Too easy. Dude, that was nuts. Wow. Man, he should have shot him in the gut. He got off way too easy.
We'll take care of him.
Whatever he needs.
Where are you gonna be?
I'll be around. Ernest Hemingway once wrote, "The world is a fine place and worth fighting for." I agree with the second part.
What?
Good God. I mean, dude, Kevin Spacey did a good job in that. All right, guys, that was one of the craziest movies I've ever seen in my life. I'll be honest.
The end was absolutely like...
That was crazy.
Whoa.
Wow. I don't think I've ever just like cussed like that in a reaction. I don't think I've ever just exploded with like cuss words. Do you think he sought this detective out the whole time? Or do you think that it all just...
I think so, but remember when that guy, he like punched the cameraman and he was like, told him his name and everything?
Yeah.
That was like how that guy got the information.
That was nuts, man. Obviously just an amazing job by Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, because like, why would it not be? These are two of the biggest actors, two of the biggest A-list actors, and seeing them together, working together, it's one thing to be in a movie together, but when you have to work hand in hand as detectives or something, that's just a really unique relationship that requires a lot of like slow, no distractions, sitting alone in a room with nothing but the police file and the lamp, and you really have to get to know each other because you have to trust each other because obviously the stakes are so high. And man, I just thought they did a phenomenal job acting together. That was crazy.
That movie was definitely a slow burn, but like insane.
I don't do good with slow burns because I'm high energy, so I'm antsy the whole time, man. But I think that it was worth watching the slow parts to get to the crazy parts, because this movie went, I mean, there's an old saying, it's this old proverb, but it's called going from 0 to 100 real quick. And this movie did that, you know what I mean?
It really did, yeah.
Wow. I just didn't expect his wife to get caught up in all that, but she kind of played a pivotal part of the movie, and looking back, it sort of makes sense, because technically you could have just left her out the whole movie.
Yeah, and it makes sense why she was added. So basically what happened was the guy was envious of him.
So he said.
I
mean, I don't know if he was really envious. I don't really know if what he secretly wanted was just to have a wife and, you know, a rattling house and some kids and some dogs that have to pee on newspapers. I don't know that was really what he desired, but I think it was definitely just a big F you before, you know. And then obviously I thought that Mills should have, I mean, I'm all for, basically, man, I just don't really buy the whole, if you shoot him, he wins. Like, who cares? Like, I ain't playing your game anyways. So who cares about that? But I do think that he let him off way too easy.
Yeah.
Way too easy.
He should have had to die a slow death after all the things he did.
I mean, out of any death, you know, any forcible death that you can think of, getting shot in the head is probably
the easy way.
Just an easy way. Yeah, for sure.
That was, I thought,
I'd have put that strap on, boys. Y'all know what I'm saying? I'd have had a damn good time with that man. I'd have dropped that strap on in the middle of his jail cell. Then I would have accused him of liking little kids or something, because that man got off way too easy. I'd have put one here. I might would have shot him here, and then I'd have shot him in his knee, and then I'd have shot him in his leg.
Oh my God.
But I mean, I'm a vengeful person. You know what I'm saying? You know, in that situation, I don't see how you could not be.
Right.
But it does suck that he ended up throwing his life away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, that part kind of sucks.
So the guy won in the end. That's exactly what he wanted him to do.
I mean, from his perspective, he won.
From his perspective. I thought it was crazy how they tied him to the deadly sins and like how he like sought out people in that way. That was just like psychotic, so psychotic.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of anything like that in like real life. So I feel like it was a fictional.
Oh, I don't think that this actually happened for sure.
Yeah.
So the reason you asked me if it was fiction or not, because I didn't really get it at first, is because you're thinking like true crime. There's so much twisted stuff that's happened in like, you know, in the history of forever that it'd be really easy to just select one of those events and make a movie.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Or like tying different parts, but I've never heard of like a serial killer who had just such a MO like he had.
Yeah.
And he was so calculated and meticulous, and yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
I kind of like serial killer films like this one right here, but that one was,
I guess he just read a little bit too much Dante, you know? I mean, it happens, right? Yeah, man, crazy movie. I mean, obviously I'm not for like torturing or killing anyone. I'm being facetious in a way, but then again, not really. Like if someone did that to you, and if I had an opportunity to either end them very quickly or to make it as absolutely as brutally terrible as possible, I mean, I would like to think that I would be the bigger person, but you know, probably not.
It would be hard.
Yeah,
it would be really hard in the situation. And also imagine if he was the one that opened the box.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just one of those people, like if you want to live your life and if you just want to gourd out all day, and if you don't want to like clean your house, and if you want to be the worst, shittiest person of all time, whatever. I mean, you have the right to do so. I'm not about to get all in a sweat about it. But if you have kids in your house and you refuse to clean your house, that's a whole different story to me. So, I mean, I feel like as long as you don't impede on other people and as long as you don't hurt other people, then for the most part, you know, I guess you can do you, you know, but once you start hurting other people and stuff, that his whole thing just seemed kind of contradictory to me.
Yeah.
You know,
because he was the one hurting the people.
Yeah. Well, like, who are you to judge? You know what I mean?
I think he had a I'm God complex.
I mean, he obviously had issues.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't think any normal person would think that way.
Yeah.
Or could think that way. I mean, how could you do those things that you do without being totally twisted in your head, right?
Right.
But then again, man, I guess every single person's brain operates different. Like every single person, even if we do agree on like norms or morals or anything like that, I mean, they all vary to a degree.
Right.
Know?
And they'll never
So,
get
I
a
don't know.
chance to break his psyche down or anything like that. And
Yeah.
I think that was the purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy movie, man. Definitely. The movie preached enough as it is, so I'm not going to do it. But at the same time, I just thought it was an insane movie, and that was one of the best twists in a movie I've ever seen,
Yeah.
for sure. Because I'm sitting there thinking, like, okay, well, this guy's going to, like, blow up the city. You know, it was kind of giving me, like, Batman vibes.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Like it was gonna be something really huge, like because he was making it seem like they needed like all this media and everything to come like crashing down on it. But it turned out it was just really disruptive to Mill's character.
Well, because he was sitting there talking about how, like, we overlook all these terrible things that people do, you know, which is true. I mean, that's undeniable. But so I thought that he was going to take it out on the people of the city, because the whole entire time, the whole point was these people in the city are making it so miserable for
Yeah.
everyone else, you know.
And the city was dark. They acted like the city was just so bad. The lady didn't want to live there. So yeah, I was getting the vibe that the whole city was about to like come to shreds.
Right. And I thought that the whole point was, you know, people like to try to blame it on like society, but society is made of individuals, and individuals make individual choices. So, I mean, if society sucks or if things are not going good, ultimately it's going to come down to individual decision making. So I thought for sure he was going to blow up a lot of people, but because when we started driving out in the desert, it was crazy though, baby, because we went from like this rainy, dreary city to the last scene, which was like bright and sunny and actually kind of nice. And it felt like hopeful. It kind of felt like the movie was moving towards a positive direction.
Yeah.
And then it just screwed you. That guy in the van is tripping.
I know.
Man, like, why are you pulling up on somebody with a gun that quick? Like, I don't care. He only paid him $500.
He was like, I had to rush to get this package.
Man, did he already pay him the $500?
Yeah, I think so.
You better be lucky I even showed up.
But you said Mill's character in the middle was like an angry person.
Yeah.
And it like all kind of at the end like made sense.
It ended up costing him, yeah, for sure. But then again, like, if someone puts your wife's head in a box, and if you're not an angry person, then you didn't deserve a wife in the first place.
Right. Well, and in his situation, absolutely. But I think that's what just made it all the more like he was going to make that choice.
He knew that in the end, like, he basically knew the decision he'd make. Like, yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, for sure.
Because if he had done it to Morgan Freeman's character, like, let's say the roles were reversed, and his mannerism and his, like, you know, what did he say? His empathy. He wouldn't have been rash to do that.
And it's funny because their characters kind of switched in the end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Morgan Freeman's character the whole time is sort of in the mindset of like, there's really nothing we can do at this point. I might as well just go retire on a beach, you know. And the other character was sitting there talking about how, you know, there's always going to be people who just want to turn their back on it and go sit on the beach. But then there has to be someone like me who wants to do their best to try to help where I can, basically. And I guess in the end, they sort of just switched that role a little bit, which was crazy. But I mean, given the circumstances, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Yeah, not at all. That part was crazy because where he's like, I got a question. Do people like you know you're insane? Like, people just sitting around reading Guns and Ammo, blah, blah, blah. That's crazy because there's a song. I don't know the song, man. Let me know in the comments. But a long time ago, I heard a song that they put that in there, you know, and I just thought it was just really weird, obviously, in the song. So it just always stood out in my mind. And it's one of those things, I mean, I haven't thought about that in 12 years probably, but it just popped in my mind and I was like, holy cow. But I didn't know it was from this movie. And that's what makes this channel so fun, is there's so many things in life and in culture that, I mean, obviously everything from culture comes from music and movies, but there's just basically when one comes up like that and pops up, it's just fun.
But
know what I mean?
you know, something else that you're talking about, you know, I used to have to put up trucks and stuff. And one time the delivery driver asked me what was in the box before. And I was like, read it. It says hash browns. Like, what do you mean? And he was like, oh, you've never seen the movie Seven. So now I get it.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, what? I remember I was like, dude, it says it on it. What do you mean? He kept asking me what's in the box. So
Maybe he was fantasizing of putting your head in it.
I don't know,
Ever think about
but
that?
I don't. Now, you know, looking back at that, he might have. I don't know.
Hey, I'm not trying to, if you're that guy out there who does this, definitely not hating, but people who deliver trucks to restaurants can be very strange.
Yeah.
Very strange individuals. Remember they used to try to butter you up with honey buns all the time?
He used to bring like donuts and stuff.
Yeah. Those truck guys, boy. I used to tell you, I used to have to be up in there trying to put my foot down. Every time a truck guy would come in, they'd start flirting with her. We used to work together.
He used to do it for me.
It was fun.
Remember, I'll be like, you got it, baby, and you go do it so I didn't have to deal with them.
I loved it, man. I put my headphones in and be chilling.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us, man. That was fun. We really like the psychological thriller genre. So if there's any more movies like this that you guys want us to see, please drop them below, And if they look appealing to us, we'll definitely watch them. I thought we were kind of going to get a lighthearted movie because we were supposed to watch Fight Club, but it just looked like something that would, not really for me, but she's pregnant, right? She's been really nauseous lately because she's just at that stage and she hasn't been feeling good. So we was trying to watch something a little less
how counterproductive
graphic.
were we?
And oh my God, this was wild. I think the biggest takeaway for me is I cannot believe they sell equipment that has blades on the end. that razor strap on.
That guy should have went to jail for making that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you weren't doing that for anything other than something bad. You know what I'm saying?
This is a twisted thought that a lot of people are probably going to be turned off on, so I probably shouldn't even say it. But I feel like if you force someone to take a razor blade strap on, and if you force someone to use that, your punishment should be they should tie you up and then use that strap on you. Do you know what I mean? Because people can do horrible things and then ultimately they just go to jail.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between going to jail and then getting your ass whooped. You know what I mean? If you committed a crime, like a horrible graphic crime, I mean, if they, started chopping your fingers off 1 centimeter at a time, that really might be a real incentive. Because a lot of people don't fear jail, but everyone fears getting a razor blade up their ass. So it's just one of those things, man. This movie kind of pissed me off in that way. I think the guy got off so easy, and I'm just glad it's over because I was annoyed with it.
Yeah, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Did you think he got off easy, or what do you think?
Maybe you guys completely disagree with me, but I don't know, man. I just think that John's wild. I can't believe he did all that. He did all that, and then ultimately he just closed his eyes and then went to sleep. John's wild. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, man. Heavy movie, and we'll see you guys on the next one. If you guys want to see the full uncut reaction, which probably has a little more F words, a little more graphic scenes, go and hit us up on the Patreon over there. We got a lot of stuff over there, man. We got a huge collection. As a matter of fact, if you guys get a little overwhelmed with it because there's so much stuff, go to the collection tab, and it basically is like the equivalent of a playlist. There's just a lot of good stuff on there, man. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for hanging out.